Okay, we back. This is just gonna be a short stream. Like an hour or so. Do some preparing and stuff. Okay, I need lanterns. Thought I had soul torches. I do. I do have soul torches. Okay. I need torches too. Put that away. Give me a bunch. 3, 4, 5 iron nuggets. Turn all those to ingots. Turn all those to nuggets. That should be more than enough for our purposes. Well, hello. Goodbye. I thought he was going to survive that for a second. I was like, no. How dare you? Okay. So, I've just been working on some stuff off stream. And, been working on, like, something that... Something that me and Riss were talking about. Which basically is just... Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out here. Yeah, which basically is just like a portal. Because we're going to do the connected world later, I figured. Might as well do that now. So we'll add some lanterns. There we go. I think that's pretty much what I wanted right there. And I'll work on some other stuff. I do want to add some vines to this because it looks too clean right now. So we'll add some stuff. A little bit more, and I'm gonna get some actual vines to go over this too, but for now shouldn't be too bad. connect to that. Adds a little bit more depth. Maybe another one there too. Now where did I add the extra one? There, like that. Maybe like that, so that it connects like all of them together. Yeah, I like that. I don't know though. That's a little bit better. Just trying to make this look a little bit more lived in, you know? There you go, just like that. Yeah. Okay. Hello. How goes it? We don't want to have that equipped. We'll have this equipped and this. Okay, that's pretty good so far, I think. I need some actual grass blocks right here. Excuse me. This is something I was working on off stream. I explained it before you got here, but I'll explain it again. I don't know if you remember or if you were here when me and Risk were talking about doing like a joined realm world soon. And then we'd have like portals in our separate worlds that basically connect to that world, like a portal to that joined world or whatever. So I decided to go ahead and make a portal into the wall in here, made with the skulk blocks and a light like usual with the fogginess like that. So I made like this fake portal. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, looks nice. I like it. So I was just working on that, and while I was working on it, some illagers showed up. So we got another totem. See, now that I'm not trying, they're actually just showing up. Oh, welcome. Did you see? Just toss that in there. Put that away. Okay. Good evening. Damn it. Where is that? There it is. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream. I'm not going to do like a really long stream. It's probably only going to be like an hour. I got to get up extra early tomorrow. So, yeah. So we just kind of work on a few things. Did you hear the explanation I just said about what I did off stream, Riss? She's here. It's a portal to the joined world. To the crossroads, as it were. Yeah. But yeah, it's just skulk blocks and light blue glass with deep slate because I figured it matches the skulk. I had to go and get more skulk though. I actually placed a catalyst in my cow farm and just killed a bunch of cows and got a bunch of skulk blocks. So that worked out. I think I got it all. It won't grow outside of a room, hey? So if you, like, do that, it'll stay inside the room. I didn't know that. So, the more you know. Okay. So that's done. It glows a little bit, but it doesn't quite glow enough because it's pretty... I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glass layers deep. So, in order to get the whole, like, foggy effect like that. But it does light up a little bit in the dark. But the lanterns obviously help too. I didn't want it to be too well lit. Just enough. But we got another totem while I was doing it. So that worked out. Thankfully. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I've done portals in the ground multiple times, but I haven't done one in a wall like that. So it was kind of cool. Kind of cool thing to work with too. So that was different. So I don't really know what I want to do. I'm kind of just chilling, you know? Kind of just doing small builds. I do need to work on some stuff around the house, so I could possibly do that. Gotta keep up the... Wait, did I just see... I didn't. I thought I did. I need vines, too. Do we have any vines? I don't think we do. Probably have to go get some. Not a big deal. We can do that. Swear to blood god. I'm down. Need to add more of these in here because they're supposed to be kind of... The path isn't supposed to be nice and clean. It's supposed to be a bit patchy, you know? Rude. Bye. What a bully. Yeah, I was thinking about that, actually. But where I have the path thing, it kind of ruins that, I guess, to a certain degree. I don't mind this anyways, doing this. I like adding those in. Adding the little bit of cobblestone. And having, like, say, like, these step ones with, like, little puddles of water you can't walk in. Definitely adds, a lot. Trying to think where else we made paths where I haven't done this yet. Usually this is something I keep coming back to do, and I just don't. I just haven't in a lot of spots. I would also like to change a lot of these steps to mossy cobble, I think, because that would be cool. Yeah, but I don't think that I can do that unless I'm in creative. I know what you're talking about. Because I think if you pick up, like, whatever grass from one biome and put it in another biome, it just takes whatever form it is. Could be wrong. Unless you're in creative. Even with Silk Touch, I'm pretty sure. I know what you mean, though. Like, if I took, like, the grass from, like, an acacia biome or something and put it in this biome. The only other thing I could think of that I could podzol. And adding leaves and stuff like that, obviously, too. I keep leaning on my charger. There we go. Like, I have rooted dirt, and I have podzol. Or I had podzol. I guess I don't anymore. Is that what you mean, the rooted one? Rooted and podzol are good for that. I could also add mud. Mud's kind of lame, though. I thought I had podzol, but I guess I do not. Huh. Podzol! Podzol! It's like Tommy quote from like my favorite Wilbur vid of all time. I think the problem is more that in this texture pack it doesn't really match up, you know? Sure, go for it. Cause say like even if it may not be so bad if I did it in like the dirt part, but also changing some of the dirt to moss kind of makes it nice too, actually. But like, see, it's cool. It's just like, I don't know. It doesn't really look that much different from regular dirt, you know? It's just lighter. I think is the main thing that bothers me about it. And that I only have like a couple of them. Obviously, makes a difference. You can like hang roots or something from this too, can you? I think. Pretty sure, yeah. Add some vines, because vines always look nice over portals. We'll add some on these too, that way we'll have a little bit more depth. Okay. Go to spray. I already have, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I already have it on that. I don't need to put it anywhere. You see, there's so many things in this world that, like, I kind of neglect to add things to, and I really need to start doing that. Like, there's so many opportunities for vines. Like, if I could reach up there. I bet. I was up kind of early today, but I gotta get up, like, extra early tomorrow, so... because I have to drive somewhere before I go to work, unfortunately. Bruh. Please. I don't want to put the effort down of actually blocking up there, because I'm lazy. Isn't getting up early fun? Oh, so we're kind of all in the same boat here. That's good. I was gonna stream, but then I just kind of recorded a video, and then I was like, nah. I'm not working by myself, thankfully. That would be brutal. I wish you could put vines on fences. So, like, I could have it hang down off this. I feel like that would be cool, but alas, I cannot do that. I'm not putting any vines on that. I don't want that to be like that. You can't put it on steps. So many things you can't put it on. It like ruins everything. It's not good enough to just ring the bell once. You gotta, like, spam it. Like, if you don't. Oh, 7's in the chat. This is what I'm saying. Stuff like this where I like kind of neglect to put stuff there. You know how you said you had that like garden like tribute thing for him? You know what'd be cool is if you put like a little mini potato farm in there. Yeah, who doesn't really? Definitely sucks. Why are you regular dirt? That's weird. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing how much just adding, like, little, like, single pieces of cobblestone. Goddamn Enderman. Ruining my builds. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some buttons and do that stuff, too. I don't like having too much. Trying to, like, space it out a little bit. Fair enough. It's like, my bad. I went all the way to your world to steal a single piece of grass. At least we don't have a scuffed Zelda stream tonight. That was so scuffed. Worked out in the end, but man. There we go. A little bit better. Originally, I was just gonna have the cobblestone be like that, like closer to my house, to like show civilization, but I think it's not bad doing this here. Also, why is there a single piece of gravel here? This has been here forever, and it's bothered me, so. It's a good reference. It was like the worst bit. Also, putting the cobble there changes the color of the path, too. I don't know if you ever noticed that, but it does make it look a lot nicer. It gives it way more, of a nicer look. Should also probably change this one, because that's gonna bother me. There we go. Give me some of that dort. Would you believe it? I'm out of cobble. We should make some buttons too. Buttons are just made from regular stone, right? I think. I wish that in Bedrock we could place buttons in different orientations. That would be Pog, but they're like, no, 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 you don't get to do that. There we go. I don't know why I always put this off for so long, because I've been wanting to do this for, like, ever now. This is usually the kind of thing I'll do off stream, see? Because it's not really that interesting to watch for most people. More interesting for me. I love terraforming. It's like one of my favorite things to do in the game. There we go. It looks a little bit better already. So nice. I love it. Okay, we'll add a few more buttons around now. You selling what I want you to? No, of course not. You never sell. He never sells what I freaking want. I swear. Appreciate that. Stream idea? Punching bedrock till it breaks. Alrighty, did it up here. Okay, we don't need to do it there then. Ouch! We do need to put some over here, though. Put on that. There. See, what I hate about bedrock is you can't place the buttons. You can only place them, like, this way. Right? But if you're in Java, you can place them so that they're long ways this way. It's like, why is that different? Why? It's so random. Like, why? I don't understand the logic between the two versions. I don't get it. Probably because there is no logic. Did I put any down here? I don't even know if I did. I think I put a few down here, just not a lot. Because most of it's covered with that. Right? I think they should just give us, like, more buttons, like, in general, like different kinds. Buttons are underrated, even in, like, a decoration sense. Like, making them look like little pebbles, you know? So we don't have really many blocks that are, like, smaller than a normal block, right? That we can actually use like this. When you think about it. Ah! What did I do? And yes, vertical slabs. Fuck. Take out all my shit now just to fucking fix that. No, I don't need the axe. Oh, there we go. Much better. That would have bothered me. I'd be careful, because creepers and shit spawn down here all the time. Right? It's like such a waste of buttons, but like it actually adds way more than I think people realize. I notice a lot of people don't use buttons in their builds, and I'm like, man, like they're so pog for this kind of thing. Why wouldn't you really, you know? Bruh, it ain't worth it, bruh. Shame. I was gonna say such a loss of life, but He was undead, so... Doesn't really count, does it? Perfect. That looks a lot nicer. Put one out there, make it a little bit more. Son of a mother... Damn Enderman, I'm telling you. Oh, look, speak of the devil. This is gonna be like a running bit from now on, hey? I don't know if I asked, how's everyone doing tonight? Are you guys doing good? Luna, are you doing good too? True. You should literally... You should make a video that's like... stealing dirt blocks from random people's worlds, where you just like join random people's worlds and steal like single dirt blocks and then leave. Just like give them a bunch of minor inconveniences. That'd be funny. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wish that you would leave. You too. Bye-bye. Don't want your leads. I have too many of those. We could go to the blaze farm too. I do need to, I'm really low on blaze rods, so that'd be pog. Why'd I just throw away my dirt? I need my dirt. I need my dirt. Yes, chill. Chill. Ah! No, I haven't. I'm not that silly. I know better. I've seen the Dream SMP and the giant door, okay? The, like, techno wither door. That breaks down all the time. So good. Let's add some more steps. And do we have our buckets? We do. We do have buckets. Buckets of fun. Wow, we're gonna have so much fun. Sweet. Ow. Just boosh, boosh. See, like that looks so cool. I love that. It adds so much. It really does. 100% worth it. I'm not gonna go all the way down there with that because it's kind of unnecessary. But mainly around like the house area, we'll do that kind of thing. Bruh. I think the worst part about this is having to get the water. How are we doing on the wool? Must be doing really good on the wool. I've had all the farms running for like a good bit now. Rish, you think you're so cool stealing my dirt blocks. Well, guess what? Netherrack too. L. Oh, Jesus, where did you guys come from? Holy shit. Dear Lord. Ah! 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 This is not a good time. What? No! Ow! Oh. Oh. My hurt. Damn. Anyways. I do need to make this look better too. I need to make this so that things can't spawn because it's such a pain in the butt when I'm going back. Okay, hang on. Let me at least turn down the mob sounds because, man, is this going to get annoying. In all honesty, it's actually just easier for me to do this. Pretty carpet patterns. Is it? Is this pretty carpet patterns? Oh, man. I don't want to work tomorrow, but I'm off next day, so it's not so bad. Make the patterns. I usually just do everything in half slabs. Besides the areas where I want them to spawn. It's a good way to deal with wither skeletons and make a farm. Because the best place for a wither skeleton farm is at an intersection of bridges. So like up there where we actually come up would be a really good spot to do that. Yeah, I bet. Same. Could rebuild the fortress as a project. I could. I could also not. Could also not. Oh no. That's brutal. I'm sorry. I have so many emotes and I never get to use them unless I'm streaming. So it's like my only time. I don't even know what to do with half of them. You believe in me? That's good. At least somebody does. Okay, we're gonna actually kill them too because we want rods more than we want the XP. Even though we get so much XP from this farm. I get more XP from this farm than I do from an Enderman farm. This is already... Oh. Fine. Psh. Psh. Equal amounts of belief. I see. Das is good. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be fun, hey. Yes. Types yes as if Sean Connery. Yes. Accurate. I have so many emotes now that I don't even know what to do with half of them. Like, legitimately, I have so many. Tommy has a lot of emotes. Like, him and Phil, man, they're loaded up on the emotes. This farm is really good if you just leave it for a bit, so we'll just chill, I guess. Chat. Oh, man. I can't wait to do band on Saturday. It's gonna be fun. We gotta finish the final vocals for the final song. And the album we're thinking is gonna be out late October. It's gonna be when it comes out. Because we want to do a few videos before it comes out and get the PR going and stuff on it, which is a lot of work. Right. Go for it. Maybe I'll do a stream where, like, I go over the songs or something. Kind of like what Will does. Might be kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm not really that great at talking about my own music, I don't think. I'm not big on analyzing my own music. I like, my thing with music is I like hearing what every other person gets out of it, you know? Like, I don't like explaining. There are certain songs that I won't explain the lyrics to. Because it can be taken multiple ways, and I like hearing what other people think it's about. Even though they're probably wrong. They might be right. But I do like what people think certain songs I write are about. Because if I'm being completely honest, some songs that I write about nothing. Like, it's just things that go together. And then somebody be like, oh, clearly he was talking about this and this. And I'm like, okay. No, but okay. It was also funny when we did the last album that nobody could pronounce the album name. Every time that I do, like, when I did that radio interview and he kept saying it wrong, and I was just like, bruh. Yeah, exactly, because they might see it completely different than how you see it, you know? Although I think this album is a lot more straightforward than the last ones. There's a lot less, like, it's a lot less cryptic stuff besides, like, one or two songs. Like, the next song that's coming out, with a video is a song about... It's Lovecraft inspired, so it's like, it's about Cthulhu. Is there a hole in the farm there, or is the glass just... Okay, no, it's just the glass. Yeah, yeah, and I was explaining to Luna what that was, because she did not know. Which is fine, not everybody is into that. I don't know, new album's kind of like politics driven, but also like the state of the current world and everything that's going on. And it's kind of like a commentary on a lot of different things. Like, there's a song about the politics of war. There's a couple songs about like the apocalypse, which includes the Cthulhu, because that one's kind of like a fictional apocalypse. And then there's also songs about like cancel culture. I hate cancel culture. It's so stupid. The fact that people can get canceled over absolutely something stupid that happened years prior that they've learned and grown from, you know. People make mistakes and do stupid stuff, and as long as they have acknowledged, apologized, and moved on from something, and have grown up from that, I think that's where people should leave it. I hate it when people bring up, because it was even like with Will, like somebody's, like he had to apologize on his last stream about screenshots from an old game or something where there was some not so great stuff, and he had to apologize for it, and he already had apologized for stuff like that before, and I'm like, man, like, I don't know, I get it, but like, it's kind of annoying. I just feel like every single day there's like something being canceled. Oh, it happens all the time. All the time. I don't know. Have you seen Ryan Reynolds? He's pretty perfect. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, so like there's a song about that. Song about a lot of, like, just a lot of stuff that's going on in the current world. That's pretty much what the album is about. Because originally we were going to do, like, this big, like, murder mystery album where we were going to do, like, a noir-themed album. But after I went to the Roger Waters show, it changed a lot of how I was thinking at the current moment when I was writing lyrics. So it became more politically / current events driven. So, you know, I can always do the noir thing later. We said we could probably do it with an EP. It'd probably be a lot easier to do. So. Plus, barely anybody here, like, band-wise, from where I'm from, is talking about anything like that, you know? Finding a distributor is so hard. A distributor for what? Art? Ah! I've fallen down a hole. Oh, man. For my music, I go through one that takes a cut of earnings, but I need to move to another. What's the one that you're currently using? Have you used, like, DistroKid or CD Baby. I think we use CD Baby right now, is what it's called. Because DistroKid was taking way too much of a cut for distribution, and it was... And also, like, it was really expensive up front. I don't know. There's also other things that I'm not really comfortable with that I don't know how I feel about with music-wise. Like, when you sign up for distribution, it asks you if you want to give them permission to distribute it on, say, like, YouTube and Instagram and all those other things. But we want to have control over our own YouTube. So, like, my thing is, if we allowed that, would it get claimed, like, on Twitch, you know? Because obviously I don't want that. But I would like to have it available on, like, Instagram and TikTok, right? I don't know. I have to look into it. Because it's definitely something I'd like to have. But I don't want... I want our music to be available on Twitch. I don't want anybody on Twitch to not be able to play our music. I want nobody to get claimed for playing it. I don't care. Because you get better PR off people playing your music than having it copyright claimed. Yeah, it is expensive. See, if it wasn't for the band money that we have and stuff like that, we wouldn't be able to do it either, really. As well as other, you know, out of our own pockets sometimes. Like, we're doing PR with a UK company, a company from the UK, and they've done a lot of PR for a lot of other Canadian bands that have gotten really far with it. So we're hoping, because it was expensive, that it does something for us and boosts us a little bit. I just feel like we need to find the right audience, because it's really weird to do it here, because where I live on a small island, it's really hard for us to do tours without some kind of money to back it. Yeah. So, I don't know. So, we're hoping that that's going to do a lot of PR. I mean, they could probably... They said they're going to try and get us interviews with, like, I think, like, BBC Radio and stuff like that, which would be huge. I'd like to get on CBC Radio, honestly. I think rock music is a lot more popular in the UK than it is over here anyways. Or seems like it. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. They're going to help us promote the album and promote all the videos that we put out and stuff. So we have kind of like a plan going with them that we need to talk about on Saturday night too and go over. Excuse me, sir? Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, I'm kind of stuck here. Could you help me out? Aw. You poor guy. You're stuck on a single block. That sucks. It would be a shame if someone were to break the blocks underneath you. They do. There's certain parts of Canada that have a really good music scene as well. Partly why I like Montreal so much. Oh shit. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh. That was fucking rough. That was close. Deep breaths. As I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. That's what I get. That's what I get for trying to kill the Wither guy. Whew! US and Toronto and Montreal have good underground music. They do. Montreal has a really good scene for like alternative rock and metal, which is why I like it. Because we're kind of a mix of both of that. We're not really metal. Like, we don't really fit in with other metal bands, but we also don't really fit in with other like alternative and grunge bands, because we're not really like, I don't personally, I don't think that we're that similar to Nirvana. Some people make the comparison, and I don't think we're that similar to like any other band, really. I feel like we try to mix a lot of our favorite bands and our favorite genres of music, because obviously for me, I love alternative. Punk rock is my favorite music of all time. I love punk rock. So like The Clash, Descendants, all kinds of stuff like that. And I love grunge too as well. I love metal. I mean, Pantera is one of my favorite bands. And then on top of that, I also really enjoy hip hop. So that obviously makes some kind of influence on our music too. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the house now because that was a bad omen right there. People getting to find your stuff. Not entirely. It's really hard. You'd think it would be easier nowadays because of the internet, that it would be easier to like promote your music, but in my opinion, it makes it much harder because everybody and their dog can write, record, and upload music. So you have a lot of competition, right? You're not just competing with people in your local area, you're competing with the entire world. It does. I'm happy with it. But yeah, that being said, a lot of it is paying money for things. Like, you have to pay for PR and stuff. You don't have to. I mean, you could also... TikTok is a really good spot to get yourself out there if you're going to try and do that. A lot of people do stuff with that. Riz, come on now. Like, come on now. Come on. Really? Right here? Just right here in this random spot? But, yeah, I don't know. It's really hard, because we've paid for PR on the last album. It was a lot cheaper than this one, and it got us a fair bit of attention in Atlantic Canada, especially. But we want to get more worldwide attention in other countries and stuff, in the US and the UK, and but the UK are going to be our main aim right now, and we'll think about the US and everywhere else later. We also want to do tours, which we were going to do this time, but we didn't get around to, so hopefully next year we will. But oh, it's hard, man. It's hard. Even if you have a lot of money. Like, just for example, even if you have like something like Will. Like, Will is so... Like, I hope the guys in Lovejoy realize how fucking lucky they are. Because, like, no offense to their talent, because they're an extremely talented band, and I love their music so much. But the amount of struggle that you have to go through to get a band off the ground, and have people that show up on time and aren't like into crazy wild lifestyles and just like don't ever show up, it's a lot. And they're lucky because they basically get to skip that entire initial thing, because Will already has an audience for his music, and he already has an online personality that is really good at advertising things. Like, Will could sell me, like, literally, like, a piece of dirt. Like, literally, I'd buy it. So I don't know. It's weird. Like, he gets away with so much. So it's literally, it makes it so much harder for smaller bands, I guess, right? Yeah. No. Okay, I know, yeah. Speaking of family walking in. Yeah, so, but I mean, like, he got to skip this entire step, and all of them did, right? I mean, they even got the luxury of, they're so big already before they've even played a live show that they had to go under a different band name so that there wouldn't be too many people showing up at their shows. Right? While for us and other bands, It's like we literally have to just plaster shows all over Facebook and wherever you can to get people to go down, because people don't go see live shows. They just don't. They don't, especially a local band. They don't want to. They're like, why would I go see this band when I could go see a big band? It's like, well, but like, all of your favorite big bands were once this, right? They all started from the bottom to some degree. So, it takes people to support, you know? Let's update this. All that being said, though, I love Lovejoy. Lovejoy is like one of my favorite bands, like, ever. And I'm glad that Will has been playing his solo stuff at the shows too, because I feel like he shits on Your City Gave Me Asthma a lot, and it's a really good EP. Maybe it's the quality, maybe he thinks he could do a better job if he redid it, but it, honest to God, is one of my favorite, honest to blood God, is one of my favorite EPs of all time. And I only put it below my very favorite band's EP, which is actually a really well-known EP, called Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains. And then I would say Will's right after that. Like, honest, like, I love that album, that EP so much, like, because it might not be the best quality and stuff like that, and he might have voice cracks and stuff like that on it, but it's a really, like, honest, raw and real, like, album. And like, songs like Saline Solution and Jubilee Line, and they're, like, actually legitimately really good songs. And even the ones that didn't make that EP, like, Maybe I Was Boring or whatever, like that, songs like that are really good, like, legitimately. But yeah, I know I trailed off here on that, but like, advertising your music and getting it out there is extremely hard. And I don't really have any tips per se, besides if you have money to pay somebody to advertise you. That's the easiest way in my opinion. But that sucks because it's expensive. It's a lot of money to throw into something you don't know if you're going to get something out of. Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Saline Solution is my favorite off of that album, though. I love it so much. Like, just so good. I listened to that and thought it was so cool sounding, and then when I realized that he's doing tapping on the acoustic to get the like that part, crazy, so good. I actually want to cover one of his songs eventually, whether it's with my band or whether it's solo, I don't know, but I'm going to, definitely. Because we're planning on doing an album of covers, but I don't think that one of his songs will be on there. There's other songs I'd rather do. Like, I want to do a Pink Floyd song, and I want to do a Talking Heads song. So it's probably my choices, because we're going to do an EP of cover songs, and it's going to be 6 songs, 2 songs from each member of the band. Socials are an excellent way to do it. I don't have the time to advertise myself on socials, because I'm so busy with so many things that it's just not a thing. So my drummer, Mike, basically does all of our socials, right? I don't have anything to do with them, really. I used to do that a lot in my previous band, but in this band, I've tried to ease off on that, because it's really stressful doing that all the time and worrying about analytics and blah, 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 like all that shit, you know, it's definitely stressful. Is this red coral? It is too. I'm gonna go place these before we get out of here. So yeah. Yeah, he's a very pog dude. He's very cool. He's hard on himself. But, I honestly don't know what we would do without him. Like, honest. He's so cool. Alright, can I put it there? Can I put it there? There? Yeah. These add some nice ambient lighting if you just put them around, you know? Just put them in spots where probably don't usually have room. There we go. We try. Me and the bass player have been in bands for years together, right? He's like my brother. I would honestly, he's not even a friend. He's literally my brother to me. He's definitely the brother I never had. And Mike has only been since this band, but like the three of us just we get along so well. And if we disagree on something, like nothing's off the table. If Mike came up with an idea or Aaron came up with an idea, we'll try it. And if it doesn't work, we won't go with it, right? And then at the same time, like if Mike says, oh, we should do this thing, and I say, I don't know if we should do that, he'll legitimately listen to me and take, you know, like our opinions go into account on everything we do, which is obviously important. So, yeah. I like that about it, because the last band I was in was a very bossy band. A lot of the members like to control everything. Ugh. Okay, let's do some trades with our rotten flesh and stuff that's here, and then we will end stream probably after that. Oh, I hate it when it turns. I don't like. Nothing is probably gonna happen with me leaving the portal lit, but I don't know. I'm just like, what if a gas came through? What if a gas came through? You know, anything is possible in this game. I know that. I'd also like to point out how pog I was when I fell into the lava and actually got out of there. Because when those moments happen, I don't know if it's the same with you, but internal panicking happens, and I forget how to get myself out of situations. So going with fireworks was... I'm glad I had my Elytra on. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't swag at first, though, because I literally, like, almost killed myself by being stupid. But... yeah, usually that's what happens. That's usually how I die. I do something stupid like that, and then I panic and can't figure out how to get myself out of the situation. Like, I don't know how Phil gets himself out of situations like that so quickly. Or Dream. Like, but... so whenever I actually do get out of a situation like that, I always amaze myself. I'm always like, yes! I don't even mind the llamas. It's just that the llamas literally don't despawn. They just stay there and just chill forever. And it's so annoying. I am not having my world overrun with llamas again. Okay. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. I can only imagine how Phil felt in the moment of the baby zombie. Like, he looked like he was stressed. Like, he knew what was happening. He wasn't stressed at first. He was like, oh, it's a situation I can handle. And then when he realized how many mobs were coming after him at once, he was like... like, there was a moment, I think, where he realized that was the end. And then once it actually did end, like, I'll never forget that. Once it did end, he was just like... what, the VOD where he died? It is on YouTube, yep. The moment is definitely on there, but the VOD, I'm pretty sure, is also on there, yeah. Because I went back and watched it a few times. Yeah, it's definitely... It's cool to watch the whole VOD because you go through it and it's like a normal day and, you know, he's just playing hardcore on a 5-year world, you know, just being Phil. And then all of a sudden just this stupid, like, accumulation of things that had to come together for that moment to happen. And I'm sure now, like he said before, I'm sure he's glad that it happened because that literally made him huge. He would not have been as big as he is now. He would have not gotten to team with Techno. He would have not been on the Dream SMP if it wasn't for that baby zombie. That literally saved his life, like, legitimately, right? Anyways, I'm going to end stream here, so thank you for watching. Sorry it was a short one, but I don't usually stream anyway, so it's a free extra stream. I'll be on again tomorrow night. More Minecraft tomorrow. We will have lots and lots and lots of fun. I am going to go have a Coke and chill out before bed. Okay. Anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much.